Hello everyone, it's Baldy Chris. Just like to quickly thank all my subscribers individually. There we are, that's done, haven't got any. But hopefully that'll change at some point. Long way from getting my 1 million award on YouTube. Anyway, did I say I'm Baldy Chris? Hello, and thank you for watching, if not subscribing yet. And I'm on a quest to get the finished gun in Enter the Gungeon. I'm obviously not the first person ever to do it, but I think it'd be quite satisfying to do nonetheless. And I'm most of the way there actually. It's proving frustratingly elusive. The way to get the finished gun is to unlock every other item in the game, and the unfinished gun is replaced in your Ammonomicon by the finished gun, as I understand it. And I've only got 2 items left to get, both of which are rat fight items, so I'm really not all that good at the rat fight, so it's why it's eluded me so far. So these videos are probably going to consist of me trying and possibly failing to get to the rat fight. This is actually my second attempt, but I didn't get anywhere near the rat fight last time, so thought I'd spare you the pain of watching that video. Yeah, who knows, there might have been some useful tips within it, but certainly no nearer the end result or the desired end point of my quest. Like last time, it gave me chest room drops as well, but unfortunately, because you need the 115 cash in order to get into the rat fight, or to buy the Nord key to get into the rat fight, unless I get very generous cash drops, I'm probably not going to be able to afford to buy keys to open up the extra chests that come my way. In order to get the... that was a cheap hit. In order to get the requisite cash levels, you almost certainly need to go to the oubliette. It can be done without, but it's, yeah, hard to do without going to the oubliette. The oubliette is basically as close to a guarantee as you can get of having the requisite funds. I want to keep that water barrel protected, so I'll get down low for this guy to shoot at me. Not that he's actually shot yet. Same for this one. Don't want any stray shots of mine heading up to that water barrel. Or what's more likely to get it is stray shots from the enemy, because if you don't get to extinguish that fire with the water barrel, you're looking at a bit of a long slog trying to push another one from elsewhere in the level, if indeed there is one, and there might not be. So that's quite frustrating when you do have to use a secondary water barrel. So ideally, I mean, as well as doing what I've just done, which opens up the secret entrance to the oubliette, the entrance requires 2 keys to get into it, and you get 1 to start with, but the chances are I'm probably going to be just reliant on, well, might even have to buy an additional key to get the 2 keys for the oubliette, so I may have to forego the chests on this floor entirely, which doesn't help, because opening the chest makes your life a lot easier when it comes to actually fighting the rat. Why I'm so good at getting stuck in doorways and getting cheap hits as a result. At least I've got a bit of armour off the back of it. The map would be a useful purchase, as it shows secret rooms. Now there's a chance to do some profiteering here by selling hearts to the vampire. Even though I haven't really got them to sell, she will give me 40 for 2 half hearts, and I can buy a full heart for 30. So there's a chance to make some extra money there, and I might well take advantage of it. I would prefer to have a surplus of hearts, and could really make some money there. Not playing well enough to have got that just yet. Let's see how it goes. I'll probably forget she's there now as well, because that's another strength of mine in the game, is forgetting to do things. Such as buy the rat key. These things don't actually hurt you on this level anyway, but they can bounce you into more dangerous spots. Right, the secret entrance is just above me. I'm not going to go into the room, it just makes it stand out a bit more on the map when I come back to it. So still haven't got that extra key, which is disappointing. Should perhaps be playing as the hunter, because apart from anything else, doesn't cost any hegemony credits to play. But also the dog digs things up for you as well, and warns you about mimics. So that's one way of getting some extra keys. My eyesight's going funny, that looked like it was moving a bit, I thought it was a mimic. It's not. Surefire way to tell, put a bullet into them if they jump up and start fighting you, it's a mimic. If not, then you're safe. So, what have we got left? Is it just the boss fight to do? Oh, that's a bit of a bum. So... do I want to do that trick with the vampire lady just yet? Is there anything worth buying in the shop? God, there really isn't. I think I'm going to attempt the boss fight with just the starter weapon in order to conserve the cash. Hope I get a key drop off the back of it, ideally more than one, and that will also give a guaranteed weapon drop, as I've not picked up a weapon in this level. Probably scuppers any chance I've got of actually getting a flawless victory, because they take ages to actually get. Oh, jumping through the fire was a bad move. At least I didn't actually stay on fire. Use a blank there and get out of the corner. Distance is your friend against this boss. It's not to say I won't still get hit, but it's easier to avoid when you've got some distance between you. He says as he keeps himself resolutely fastened into the corner. Can always use blanks if I need to as well, which I constantly forget to do, or at least let them off too late to be of any real use. That is definitely an occasion to blank. Probably that is as well. No, I can just about avoid that. Ooh, I'm actually going to do it. There we go, flawless with the starter pistol, which is quite tricky to do because it takes ages, and the longer you're doing it, the less likelihood there is of doing it. There's the mouse around, extra health, always helpful. The guaranteed weapon, which is always a mimic. I think that might actually give me 2 items now. I think it's whatever was on the pedestal plus a hidden item as well. Preferably, I'm not going to get hit. Actually beating this. There we are. So yeah, there's the... Yes, there are two weapons. There's the Brick Breaker, which I don't particularly like, but it's better than the start pistol. And what else have we got? The M1911, which appears to have a weird synergy for the gunslinger. I'm going to shoot the Chancellor, otherwise he'll appear later. I like shooting him as well. So, that hasn't panned out too badly. It didn't give me any keys. I've still got a blank left, so I can look for secret rooms. I'm going to have to buy a key regardless, unless one turns up in a secret room. So I need something that's got depletable ammo. That's probably going to take out the chest for me. So let's maybe use this 1911 thing instead. Yeah, I don't think the secret room is here, so leave that chest for now. There's a third chest, of course, to inevitably destroy. Got a secret room here. No, can't really be any other room, any other wall in that room. I'm going to check the exit elevator. I keep calling them elevators even though I'm British and I obviously mean lift, not elevator, but whatever. So it's not there either. I haven't even got any blanks. This is I thought I had a blank left over, so even if I find one I still couldn't use it. This is an absolute masterclass in how not to do the game. I could buy the map which would tell me where the secret room is, but it's too much of a cash outlay for this stage of proceedings. I'm going to have to buy that key. I'm going to sell 4 half hearts to the vampire. It should pay me relatively handsomely, like she says. Although I'll be spending most of it back to replenish the lost health. So that's 2. Three. Go on then. 4. So yeah, I've got very healthy cash. That's enough to buy the rat key, but I'm going to be spending 60 of it straight away. Is it really 60? Did I profit there? I think I did profit, didn't I? I got 80 out of her and spent 60, so profit of 20. Every little helps. Like it's a Tesco game. So I could just about afford to buy that, and probably still have it. Actually, no, I still need the key. God, I'm so forgetful. Right. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough to buy anything other than the key, so let's go destroying some chests now. As painful as that is to watch, or as painful as it is to do. Save the ammunition, just use the basic pistol for this. Sir Juncan would be really nice, but very unlikely. I think it's about a 1% chance of getting him. And nothing at all out of that chest. That's really disappointing. So, yeah, that is, as far as I'm aware, everything that we can attempt to do on this first floor. I think I spent more time dicking about after clearing the floor than actually clearing the floor. Could be wrong. But, unfortunately, methodical is the way to play this game tactically. So that's the oubliette. Used up all the keys. Hopefully we'll get some more keys on this floor. And hopefully not need to use one for the old crest. To be honest, the old crest is not going to be super useful for me. Simply because that will take us to the second secret floor, and that's quite a tough floor, and I need to buy the rat key before going there, so it's limited advantage to attempting it. Of course, I've got to hit immediately. Oh god, twice. What an absolute shit show. Maybe I should have used those tables as cover. Hindsight always 20/20. Yeah, like I say, I don't really like this gun. Partly because it sort of stops you seeing what's going on, and it's not even that powerful. Oops, that wasn't the gun I meant to go to. Meant to go to my free ammunition gun. There we are, I can refill something. Let's refill that pistol, which is slightly more usable, I think, than the brick breaker. There, I did at least clear that room fairly easily, although that wouldn't have been a difficult room just with the starter pistol. This one is definitely one for the starter pistol. That's that. They take each other out. Nice and easy. Yeah, it is very randomised playstyle I'm doing at the minute. It's just filling the room with my projectiles and hoping for the best. And to be fair, it's not done too bad. So let's refill that ammo, and that is a free chest. So let's open that up, see what we get. Health that's not yet needed. Could have sold that to the vampire. And is that the flare gun? Now I do quite like the flare gun. That's quite good with the gunslinger. It fires pretty rapidly and sets everything on fire, I think, permanently. So I could just, in theory, let that thing burn itself out before it gets near to me. Might as well, just for the sake of demonstration. There we go. Oops, nearly walked into the death animation. Just take that out by rolling, just to save ammo, for what it's worth. Shop's beneath me, so it's a teleport, so I'll open the shop up. Probably not going to be able to afford to buy anything out of it. Nothing super wowing in there in any case. A key is probably the most useful thing, and about the only thing I might be able to spare the cash for. There we are. Flare gun doing pretty acceptable work as a room clearer. It's also quite good against bosses as well, I find. It's fairly ammo efficient. Now that's not a mimic, and I can't open that just yet. And that must be the old crest down there behind a key, just like I said earlier, I didn't want to happen. Primarily I'd only be using the old crest actually as a bit of armour, for this anyway, rather than a means to get to the second secret floor. Been quite generous with the ammo top-ups. So easy to balls up these diagonal jumps as well. Wasn't actually the gun I meant to use, but whatever. A fairly effective pairing, so I'll hang on to it for now. Have I managed to kill that Pupilon? I have, thank goodness. I thought I was behind a wall there. It's a pit offering me no cover whatsoever. Is everything dead yet? No, the mushroom's still alive. Now it's dead. Is that everything? Yes, it is. I don't know why I changed weapon there, I didn't mean to. Still no keys. Doing fine for cash. We definitely should have enough to buy the rat key, but you know, wouldn't hurt to have more, be able to splash out a few extravagances. At least surplus hearts I'm getting now. Wanted them when I could sell them. Out the dynamite before it gets anywhere near me. Hope that it sorts out something else as well. Didn't, but it's the best case scenario. Okay, well, we're going okay here. I still want to clear out the rest of the floor just to maximise the chances of getting extra cash, and potentially also some room drops as well. Some free brown chests wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And brown chests sometimes have keys in as well, which is... it'd be nice to know in advance if that were the case. There is a few items in the game that will let you sort of effectively peer into chests. It's not one I see often though. I think I've only had it once actually. Yeah, there we go, managed to survive, thank you. And there's more. Everybody dead. 2 casings, that's really tight. Another chest room. Oh, now I'm going to want to open that. Yeah, so probably can afford the key that I was talking about earlier. Might as well do that before the boss fight, see if it's something super tasty in that chest that will help with the boss fight. Nothing for flawlesses against the secret floor bosses, but you know, flawlesses are flawless. You at least hang on to all the health you've got rather than wasting it. So what do we have? Is that the AWP? It is. Now that's pretty blooming powerful. That definitely helps with the potential to get flawlesses against bosses, because it doesn't take all that many shots with it to do, and if you spin, it powers it up. The effect doesn't last all that long, but let's do a few more spins. I seem to be freezing him as well, which is a bonus of playing as the gunslinger. It gives you some added synergies that aren't necessarily obvious, that other players wouldn't get, other characters wouldn't get. Got time for another spin. One more. Come on, before he dies, before he... Oh, no. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Not that the flawless is essential, I'd just rather not get hit. Oh, complete miss, that was a waste. Never mind, anyway, he's dead. Opening that red chest definitely helped. Loads of Hegemony credits as well, that will help fund the 7 that it costs to play as this guy. Is that a mimic? Got caught out before. We got this is a weapon that is very powerful if you're carrying armour, which I'm not. So nor am I going to be able to, because yeah, definitely can't spare any more cash in here, and there aren't any more keys anyway. Surplus hearts that I now can't sell on this floor. That would take me down to 65, that's almost certainly too low. The old crest is locked away, so I can't use that as armour, which is massively irritating. Right, let's have a look for some secret rooms. Is that cracking? Don't think it is. And that would have probably been the only wall that would have had the secret room on it if it was there. Now that's definitely cracked. What do we have? A chest that requires a key. Are you shitting me? Does that require a key? Yes, it does. Guess I'm shooting that open then. From a safe distance in case it explodes. That's frustrating. Never enough keys in this game. So much for the supposed YouTuber's luck. I don't get it, although well, this is one of my very first forays into being a YouTuber. Yeah, nothing useful out of that. I mean, the junk is useful to a certain degree, but occasionally you can shoot a chest open and get the contents. That's about a 5% chance, I think. So I haven't checked everywhere that I want to check for the secret rooms just yet. If I didn't already say, it's primarily the chest room. No, I have. I've already found the secret room. What am I babbling about? So I think we're done here. Can't pick up the crest because it's behind lock and key. And I found the one secret room. I mean, there might be a second secret room, but it's hardly worth checking. So off we go. Need to get 30 cash on this floor, which ought to be doable. Getting some armour would also be useful, because then I could really make use of that AC-15, I think it's called. Yeah. Because it's much stronger when you have armour. When you don't, I don't think it's much stronger than the starter pistol. There we go, straight into the shop. Plungers, not that good. Battery bullets. I can't 100% remember what they do. It may be immaterial. I doubt we're going to have enough money to be able to buy much other than... Oh, isn't that frustrating? The one time you go straight from the lift into the shop, straight into the altar room, guaranteed no hits on the very few times that happens, and then you'd be able to swap the old crest for regular armour and open up the secret floor. Never mind. Right, which way to go? Yeah, I mean, most times when you're actively trying to get into that floor, which is, for me at least, primarily on rainbow runs, just to get an extra rainbow chest. There we are, I've got the armour now, hopefully I can hang on to that. Yeah, usually you end up going through like the entire floor before you find the altar room, and doing an entire level with getting hit is usually beyond my capabilities. Certainly took forever to get that trophy unlocked the first time. Oops, that was a wasted shot there. Right. Oh, he rolled himself out of existence, so also wasted that shot as well. Never mind. Ammo's not at a premium just yet. Oh, I don't like those things. No, there's the armour gone as well. Damn it. Yes, ideally they're best killed with extreme prejudice before they can get any shots off. Oh, and another one, are you joking? There we are, dealt with that slightly better. And some health that I can't use or sell. Still, it's in reserve, I suppose. Not the end of the world. My shot just goes straight through that. Yep. Yes, that's why it's better to actually shoot the bats if you can, even though it seems like a waste of ammo. Because some of them will get off 3 full shots that home in on your position after they're dead, and those have caught me by surprise any number of times. Right, thought I'd actually killed the big bat there. There we are. Another bat as well. That one only did the 1 shot, but yeah, the ones that do multiple shots really catch you out. Usually when you think, oh, I've cleared the room without getting hit, go me, and keeping the old crest intact. Just as you then lose the old crest. Okay, I'm going to want to clear the floor properly before I take on the boss fight. Ideally, I'll have some ammo before the armour before the boss fight. A key's nice as well. And I can use that AC-15 hopefully as a boss killer, because it'll be so much more powerful than it is at the moment. Good amount of cash. I might well be able to buy something in addition to what we've got. Have I had both chests so far? No, not yet. Given that I've already opened a red one in this run, it's unlikely that I'm going to get anything particularly good on this floor. Certainly not any better than the green that's just been found. So this is going to loop round to the other chest. I think that was a poor shot. And oh, I thought he was dead. Even after they're dead, these ones are nasty because they can fire off another long chain of bullets at you. Yet another executioner. But yeah, to be honest, everything is best killed as quickly as possible in this game. Right, okay, so that must be all the rooms by now. So, has he got a key for sale? He must do. Let's buy the Nord key before I forget to. What does that leave me? I can open... I can buy a key. I can't buy anything else, so do I want to open both chests or do I want the battery bullets? 42, that would leave, what, 13? Never get to 17 out of the boss. And no armour. So I'll open one of the chests now and see what we get. So that, I think, just lets me fly. I can't remember what else it does. Shoots miniature bullets on dodge roll. Okay, well I tend not to use dodge roll too often as it is, but it does also let us fly as well, I'm pretty sure. Which is good in some rooms. It's very handy for doing things like picking up the planar lead or some of the things that are used for the bullet that can kill the past. Because they're much harder to get if you're not able to fly. There we go, Gorgon. She's gone underwater, damn it. There we are. So nice use, if I may congratulate myself, nice use of spinning and the just freezing synergies that made her relatively straightforward. And again, loads and loads of health that I cannot benefit from. Frustrating, never drops it when I actually need it. And what do we have here? Moonscraper. Don't mind Moonscraper actually, that's beam weapons can be quite good for room clearing more than anything else. Okay, what else can I do in this level then? So there's another chest that I can afford to open. Or did I already buy the key? Let's go back to the shop first of all. I did not buy the key, so key's 30 and that was 42, so I need 72 for that. No surprises, not going to be able to do both. What did I get? I got an item, so there'll be a weapon in the other chest. I'm going to go for the weapon. Ooh, it looks pretty. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Is this the one that fires backwards? Have I remembered that right? Yeah, from the target towards the gun, so it's actually quite hard to use as a result. Yeah, anyway, we'll see if we can figure that out later. Right, so we can look for secret rooms, I guess. I've still got some blank left. Oh, here we are. Straight away. Oh, it's a chest that needs a key. A troll! Yeah, okay. More than enough junk. Right, I don't think there's going to be another secret room. I'm not going to bother looking. I don't think I've got any other chests that I need to destroy. There wasn't anything else worth buying out of the shop. No point buying the blank. That weapon's not that good and I can't afford it. So yeah, I think it's just off to the third floor. And hopefully get enough keys to open both the chests that are there and another key to open the hatch to the rat fight. And yeah, ideally another flawless to get some extra HP for the rat fight. Okay, you know, just in case anyone doesn't know, you can drop into the elevator shafts without hurting yourself, and there will be a dude down there that you give various things to open up the shortcuts. I've already opened up all the shortcuts. They're all quite hard to do actually. Best done in rainbow mode for the key and coin requirements, which for the later floors are very heavy indeed. Oh, this is... Can you see the rats running around on the floor? That means the hatch to the rat fight is in here somewhere. So that means I don't have to keep a lookout for it anymore. So, oh, technically I'm flying in this thing, so I'm going to have to drop that item so that I can actually see whether I'm kicking up dust or not. There we go. That was something I did not foresee, so let's pick it back up before the rat nicks it. So yeah, don't have to look out for that anymore, and I want to be using a weapon that's a bit more useful than my starter pistol. Where's that moon scraper gone? That seems to be quite a nice weapon, so I'll use that, but have something with a bit of oomph behind it. Flare gun probably. Yep, that should be an acceptable combination to clear out the floor. Oh, got a hit already. Fantastico. Still, there's the health back. Yeah, the main reason I like the beam weapons is that you can use them from quite a distance, and I think it's probably a byproduct of the gunslinger is that they will reflect off and do hopefully some more damage as well. There we are. But yeah, it keeps things at bay, which is always nice. It hasn't kept everything at bay. There's some those horrible things. Almost certainly I'm shooting at the wrong one of the three. Yeah, almost certainly. There we are. Ooh, we've got the Gunsling King down here. He'll give us a wager. That's definitely an advantage. It's not worth doing in rainbow mode because it comes out of a chest and you can't open it, but not in rainbow mode, so in challenge mode. Okay, that's not necessarily good, but it just means all I need to do is stay alive to win the challenge. I would like to think I can do that. Does depend heavily on what the modifiers actually are. Oh, hammers, the worst thing ever. Well, maybe not the worst thing absolutely ever in the history of ever, but I'm no fan of them because they are quite hard to avoid. Have I done it yet? Not yet. God, there we are. I've got an ammo refill for my troubles as well. I think I even managed to do it without taking a hit. Hurrah! Yeah, completing challenge mode for real was really, really hard, so give me my money back, and what else do you have for me? An Elder Blank. Now that's quite a nice item, so long as I remember to actually use it. It's basically a rechargeable blank. So yeah, that will come in very handy. It's given me a bit of curse. You'll have seen that little icon when I picked it up. I forgot I could bloody fly, can't I? I could have gone anywhere in this gap. That would have made life a lot easier. Poison couldn't have followed me there. I might as well just fly across here. It's so hard to remember you can fly when you instinctively spend most of your time, well, not most of your time, but most of your gameplay you will be instinctively avoiding gaps. It's hard to remember you can use them on the occasions you can. Where is that damn spider? Yeah, for all that beam weapons help keep things away from you, they're unfortunately not terribly powerful. I've got some kind of weird orbital bullet synergy thing going on as well. Whether that'll last or not, I don't know. Oh, duh. So I walk into a dead end. Oh, where are you, Conjurer? Proving quite bullet resistant. I've not managed to hit that with its eyes open yet, honestly. There we go. as long as you've got cover to stay away from those things, or the space to stay away from those things, they're not too bad, but they can really mess you up. Ooh, trap room. Now I can fly. That'll be the easiest way to avoid this. Rather than relying on the platforms, I can just go where I want. Very much easier. There's a chest on a fuse. I haven't got a key, so I'm just going to destroy that in the hope that I'll get something useful out of it. That's not terribly useful. That is one of the byproducts of having curse, is you're likely to encounter more mimics and fused chests. Still not to where it was only a brown chest, unless it was a rainbow chest in disguise. If you've got a water-based weapon, you can put the fuses out, which I always forget. I don't think I've got one anyway, but I would have almost certainly forgotten. Right, go back to the main scraper again. It seems to be reasonably effective at keeping things away from me, he says as he gets hit immediately. Yeah, effective at keeping things away. I'm forgetting, of course, I've got this little bullet spiral from doing the dodge roll as well. Yeah, God, I forgot those things ricocheted. So I could just fly across that gap, but there's no need to anyway. Also forgetting I've got a rechargeable blank. Can't actually remember how long it takes to recharge. Well, might as well top up the ammo on this one. It'll give a partial top up to my other weapons as well. Having items with flight would be very handy when you're trying to unlock the robot as well, so you could just carry the telly around without worrying about having to throw it over gaps. Apologies if you've no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, those are two locks that aren't going to get opened on this floor. Well, mind you, I can probably buy a key, can't I? Oh, that weird room over there, that's the elevator shaft that I went into. It appears on the map once you do go into it. So I haven't actually been into the shop yet. We've got the rat key, we've got a decent amount of cash. Might be able to actually furnish ourselves with something helpful. Blanks if nothing else. Oh, the Scrambler's a nice gun. Oh, and she's there as well. Right, let's see. Oh, so much for the idea of having surplus cash. We can certainly get 10 extra, well, a bit extra straight away by selling a full heart and buying one back. 63, what's that, 126 altogether? Those are both nice weapons. Might be worth trying to do that. And I'll check out this room as well, see what we've got in here. Very irritating hand thing, which hopefully I can avoid. Could have done without having, could have done without having the 2 hits. Again, completely forgetting I could fly. Is there still something in this room? Why isn't it giving me all the cash? That was unusual. Right, okay. Not really the result I wanted in terms of hit points, but it has given me some extra cash at least. So. And there's the boss fight. Okay, right. Well, I like the Scrambler, so I'm going to buy it. And that's 63, so selling one bit of heart should be good enough to buy that. Yeah, okay. 42, what did she give me? Was it 28 she gave us? So I'd get 56 from selling 2 of those, which would be a profit of 14. Add to the 9 is 23, which is probably not enough to buy anything. No, it's not. Might do it nonetheless. I don't think we're going to want to bother buying the pea shooter. Right, what weapons to use against the boss? What weapons indeed? Oh shit, I still need a key. God, I'm so forgetful. That's... oh yeah, luckily the vampire's there, so worst comes to worst I can sell hit points and buy the damn key to fight back. Right, what's going to be my secondary weapon? Almost certainly the scrambler, I think. Okay, let's see what we can do. Hopefully a flawless, and remember I've got an Elder Blank as well. Because before I forget as well, I need to preserve the 2 blanks that I do have to actually gain access to the rat fight. Be very annoyed if I come away with from what's quite a nice setup I've got here to of course forgot. Why isn't this thing dead yet? Change to the scrambler. Oh, that might be too many blanks now. God damn it. Have I just scuppered my chances of getting in the damn thing? Thankfully, no. There's a key. Good. That's an excellent start. Some more health, also good. Extra heart health, also good. Armour can be used in place of a blank. Although technically I can't fall in that frigging pit at the minute. And chamber gun, which would be very nice if I get as far as bullet hell. Don't think it's particularly useful prior to that point. Right, what am I doing? There is a chest that has not been opened. Let's destroy that. Please be Sir Junken, that'd be really helpful. Of course it's not. Mind you, he wouldn't be super powerful even if it was. Are we looking for secret rooms? No, because I need the damn blanks to get in the rat fight. So... where is the hatch? There it is, with a teleport as well, helpful. And still a rat running around as well. Right. So open up the hatch, can still fall even though it can fly. Now, this is where I have to be a bit tricksy about doing this. So, I'm gonna drop that so that I can fall in the pit and expend the armour, which will trigger a blank effect. That's the first one done. And then pick it back up. Should be able to just fly over now. Yeah, this is an absolute textbook lesson of how not to get into the rat fight. Fire off the Elder Blank, which I should have been using in the boss fight rather than the usual blanks. There we are, and into the rat floor itself. Thought the game had frozen for a moment there. Right, yes. Far better planning is required to get in the rat fight than I have just exhibited. Probably don't follow my example. I got a bit carried away buying the nifty weapons. What does the chamber gun do in here? Don't know. Right. I think Scrambler is going to probably be my go-to for clearing the rooms. And yeah, we'll use the flare gun as a backup just in case the Scrambler doesn't do enough. Right, okay, let's try and keep as much of this health alive as possible. So it's right, right, left, down, left, left. Right. Damn it! Why aren't you dead yet, you bastard? Give me another jammed one as well. Right, there we are. God. Don't like that little enemy combination. So that was one right. Second right. More jammed enemies. Fantastic. Could have generated a bloody skeleton as well. All dead yet? Good. So that's right, right, left. Anytime you want to give me an empty room, that'd be absolutely fine. Or 2 lead maidens, whatever. Christ, making such a bad show of this. Is everything dead yet? What's that? That's just a rat. Those rats can sometimes be jammed. These ones are fine, they're not. So I can just kill them by walking into them. Yeah, really making a fist of this. That was right, right, left. Now it's down, left, left. It'd be difficult to get lost after this. But ordinarily quite easy to do. Oh, God. So much for that notion of keeping my health alive. Right, okay, I mean you did get a bit of a health refill just before the actual rat fight itself. But I would prefer to have, like, really rampantly too much health. As it is, it'll be close to full. This is the last room coming up now, so, like I say, top up my health. Top up the ammo, and don't 100% know what's going to be best to go with. Probably the AWP, simply because it's so damn powerful. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm really not good at this fight. Oh, I'm still getting that. Oh god, that was a cheap hit. Getting a freezing effect on him to some extent, which is helping to block some of his attacks. That's a tricky one to avoid. Come on. Okay, hopefully I've done enough to make it through the next section of the fight. Let's refill the ammo. Before now I've died walking into those bloody mouse traps that he set on the floor. So just in case you don't recognise the references here, this next bit is straight out of Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, let's get on with it and hopefully live. Hopefully live. Use the Elder Blank while I remember that I've got it. Oh, I've managed to take off some of his nastier attacks. Elder Blank used again. This is all good. Yeah, you can defeat the there's like a drum that's already been defeated. Use the Elder Blank again, why not? Oh, I forgot I've got the dodge roll thing, that's quite helpful. Oh, I'm out of ammo there. Let's go with Scrambler, use a blank as well. God, cheap hit there. Oh, blank. That's the last of the blanks gone. Oh, could probably use an Elder Blank again if I have to. God, I'm on fire, I don't like that. Oh God, oh there we are. Oh, right on my last bit of health, I hadn't realised it was that close. Punch out phase, which I'm definitely going to get beaten on, but that doesn't actually matter. Should be able to take him through his green health at least. I think on this phase you can dodge everything he does just by ducking. Yeah. And this phase you can't. Well, that was an unusually satisfying bit. I don't normally get to do that. No, of course he beat me, so there's only one rat key that I've got dropped there. Hopefully that's going to be enough to, well, it's definitely enough to open one of the chests that's coming up. What else have we had? A little note telling me how useless I am, which I already knew. Oh God, not a whole lot in the way of pickups. There will be more to come in the next section as well. If you're better at the punch out bit than I am, you really get him to drop a lot of stuff. It's very lucrative. Even in rainbow mode you get to keep it all as well. Can't open his chests in rainbow mode. And that Corsair, it's weird. I'll show you, it fires off a ship that goes all around the room. I don't like it because I always think that it's something shooting at me when it's my own bullet, thus making it very hard to, well, it just panics me and makes me move into less favourable positions. Anyway, what have we got here? We've got some more keys, which are always welcome. A blank, because there is a secret room in this bit, which I'm not going to bother opening. Just, well, maybe I will show you it at least. Although, it doesn't really offer much benefit when you've only got one key. What am I going to fill up? The AWP is absolutely going to get filled up. Hopefully use that as a boss killer on some other level. Right, are any of these mimics? That way I wouldn't need a key to open them. Doesn't look like they are. Best way to tell is to stick a bullet in them, of course. No, no such luck. No, that way I could have opened two of them. So it's a random shot. Top left. Oh, I've already got that! God damn it! Let me show you my Ammonomicon quickly. This is the whole point of my quest, is to try and fill all the gaps in this. And there we are. The I can't even say it, Elementaler. Which is a very good gun. So it's nice to have, and it probably guarantees a win from this point on. I was going to show you the secret bit, wasn't I? Wherever it is. You hear the little audio cue to know that it's opened up. There it is. So yeah, you only actually need one key to open the first gate, and then you can chuck things like junk across the second gate. The serpent will eat them and become your follower, and he doesn't do a lot apart from act as a bit of a bullet shield, which is nice. But when you get to the dragon fight, he teams up with the dragon to form the advanced dragon, which is, there's a trophy for getting, there's an unlock for getting, but it is a pretty tough fight unless you got something like the black hole gun with gunslinger, in which case it becomes laughably easy. So yeah, I would have liked to have come out of that with more health, but whatever, off we go. I really would have wanted to get either the boots or the sack